Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. IPOB reveals the reason why the president does not want the release of Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB reveals the reason why the president does not want the release of Nnamdi Kanu. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. When some Igbo leaders paid President Muhammadu Buhari a visit, the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB explained why he retracted his agreement to contemplate the release of its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, as part of a political sentiment. Some saboteurs and foreign-based traitors in the separatist group's ranks are pressurizing the president not to release Nnamdi Kanu, according to the separatist group. The reply follows President Buhari's recent statement in an interview in which he stated that he would not meddle in the legal process and that the IPOB leader should instead answer to the charges leveled against him. This was revealed in a statement released by IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary, Mr. Emma Powerful, on Sunday, in which he stated that the suspected saboteurs and traitors met with Buhari and persuaded him not to release Kanu. IPOB also stated in the statement that after meeting the president in Aso Rock, the enemies of the liberation struggle told him that the separatist group and the Eastern Security Network (ESN) had been vanquished. The organization, which urged the president to reconsider his position on Nnamdi Kanu's release, warned him not to be duped by blacklegs and fired members of the movement who are providing him false information about IPOB and ESN for monetary gain. In a statement, IPOB warned the federal government about the consequences of interfering with the legal process in the case against Kanu, adding that if the government was certain in its claims against Kanu, it should not be scared to let the court work freely and independently. Our intelligence documented what transpired during a meeting between the saboteurs and the president in Aso Rock. The IPOB statement reads in part, the traitors agreed with the president that Kanu should not be released, stating incorrectly that IPOB and the ESN had been vanquished, which is a falsehood. Our attention has also been brought to President Buhari's assertion that he will not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. We know that Buhari's sudden stance, which came after he assured a delegation of Igbo leaders that he would examine their request for a political solution for Kanu, was not unrelated to the visit of certain foreign-based traitors and foes of our fight. However, we want to warn Buhari that if he fails to release Kanu, he will be making a mistake that will consume Nigeria, because the criminals with whom he met were not providing him with accurate information on IPOB and the ESN group. Why should the federal government release bandits and terrorists who are spreading havoc across the country but not freedom seekers? If they have a case against him, they should go to court instead of sneaking in through the back door. Kanu could defend himself in court if the federal government stayed impartial and allowed the judicial process to flow freely. According to the organization, Kanu and IPOB will beat them both in local and international court. The group adding that the only thing that will preserve Nigeria is a referendum date for the people of Biafra because the world is closely watching. IPOB is too enormous for them to comprehend, and while they were in IPOB, they couldn't comprehend IPOB and its operational plan. People who came to see the president vowed to assist him kill IPOB and ESN, but they won't be able to do so. In fact, they will be disappointed. Remember that President Muhammadu Buhari, in an exclusive interview with Channels Television a few days ago, reeled about the prospect of pardoning IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, but acknowledging the possibility of a political settlement. The president feels the IPOB leader should be held accountable for his conduct over the years, particularly when he was out of the nation. President Buhari stated in November last year that he would examine the request of the Southeast leaders to free Kanu, who is facing treason charges brought by the Nigerian government. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.